So yes, really great to see you all, and I'm very happy that also Lisa and Len allowed us to use data conversations to announce this, that OSF going live. I think it's a really great occasion, and I'm really grateful that other speakers also join in to tell a bit more how they use this tool. I'd like to share my slides with you and tell you very briefly what kind of tool is it, what can you do with it, what are the next steps. Let's see here. Can you see my screen? Yes, okay, very good. So it's a project which we were working last month on that, implementing this tool for our users, and there were other colleagues also involved, Peter Vos and Brett Olivier in this. And these are just a few of colleagues which are, for a bigger program, few research data support. So I want to start in one slide, tell you what's actually program is about. How come we came up with OSF for institutions? What can you do as a few user soon with this tool? How to easily to get started with it, and what should you expect in the coming months? So this product, OSF for institution, just one of the different services and tools which are being planned or already implemented from the program for research data support. So it started more than 2 years ago, and there are 3 main aims which were stated at the beginning. So we want to implement tools, facilities, and support for our researchers to help them with better management on their data. We want to help them with increasingly make their data more fair. I don't have to explain you that, perhaps, what fair means. And also we, as much as possible, want to have tools and services which fit their practices and academic disciplines. So these are very global goals we had for the program. And then OSF is actually one of the tools which we worked on. So there was a question earlier asked, if we need a research data management tool, what criteria should actually correspond? And we looked at different tools, so you could see here just short list, a few of them, which we explored. There's another product, Yoda, which actually also implemented at the moment. But we wanted to have next to it something very, easy-friendly to user-friendly to have for our researchers. That was often asked from our researchers. It should be the tool which support different research phases. And many researchers should actually be able to use it. So it should be really applicable to their practices and their discipline. So it should be discipline and workflow agnostic. These are kind of main criteria which we had in mind. And OSF actually was one of the product which scored high on all of them. So what is OSF? Probably many of you already know it by now, because it's also a product which is freely available to every user to use. And we have now a membership with Center of Open Science to use the OSF for institutions. So it's an open source product which you can use through your entire research cycle. We're actually very happy to work with a Center of Open Science, which actually a foundation which works on this open source product, and not, go again to a big company like Elsevier or something else. So in this way, we actually promote these products by using them. It is an OSF as a project workspace and documentation environment. So you can use it for different means. You can create your own workflow in there, something which really suits your need. It also allows you to have different connections with existing services like Research Drive, Serve Drive. There's their own cloud products, but also Data First, Figshare. It allows things like often researchers ask for versioning of the files. You can have an activity log in there. You can also share data within the private project. And what often the requirements for RDM tool is having your data properly documented. So it does have also data site metadata support. And you do have, as a researcher, but also we as an institution, as a few, access to actually what's called analytics dashboard. So we could see how many people are looking for your pages, download. So this nice things to know, actually, something really we can make open science more, more tangible. So how you can get started? It's very simple. There is the link, which is already online now, and we'll send you the links in the chat later, but also we'll follow up after this session. So you can already go to this webpage, look around. We collected different information, which is important to have if you want to start using OSF. It's also available through the OSF portal, but also in the link, you can see it on the screen. We'll follow it up as well. With OSF, which makes it different from the free version, the OSF for the free, you have to log in with your ticker account, or sorry, ticker application. So it's actually more secure for our users. We also have different measures in place, which it makes it suitable for medium level of sensitive data if you use the storage in European Union. That's one of the options possible in the OSF. And all the projects which you make public will be automatically appearing on the list on FU OSF portal. What's also nice to know is that OSF itself offering first-line support to our users, priority support. So we will be the first ones to help, to receive help. So all the emails, questions you can actually address to OSF directly. And research support desk of the FU is there to provide general answers on some more general ADM related questions. Well, also nice thing that you can apply for extra storage in the coming months, and more is coming. We also realize that it's just one product is not enough. So it's actually more important is how you use it, how you as researchers will make use of it in the coming months. So we will be organizing trainings and courses, which we want as much as possible make suitable for your needs. So we'll be doing it also together with you and with members of FU data support. We'll be also looking more how to better integrate different applications which are already supported by the FU, like OneDrive. It's being implemented, and next year will be available for other faculties. So you could also connect it to OSF. And what's most important, we think, is that we work now on building up a group of FU OSF advocates group. So these are some spin of the webs in the web, how we call them, people who actually have strong interests in the reproducible research and open science, curious to learn a bit more, and willing to become, part of the broader FU community, FU network. Just but working, as a researcher in your own departments or faculties. So we want to invite you also, but there will be message sent broadly to the FU to become part of this group. You could send email either to Lena or to RDM support desk. So what we ask from these people is actually be our advocates, very simple, spread the word about OSF, be part of also data conversation, at least attend one of the meetings in the coming year, but also provide us as a future product owners of OSF at the FU more advice, how can continue improving this product, what's still lacking, what your needs are. So we really want to stay in contact with researchers. And so future OSF advocates will become also a member of Open Science Community Amsterdam. And a few things we offer in return: be involved in the growing the ADM community, free trainings, courses, but also be able to get firsthand information from our ADM support desk. You will have also access to our Slack channel, where we have different discussions, updates on just some peer support. And you can also apply for extra storage. So very brief, because I know Elisa is very strict with timing. And actually, I want to have even more space and time for our researchers to already show now how do you use OSF in your work, and to have discussion on this. So these are some links you will need if you want to look at OSF right away. We'll send it also later, all these links for your information. And yeah, from now on, it's online. So get on board, look around, and please provide us with feedback. Just what can we do better, or what you liked already.